Zoom, so I'm going to make sure this works. All right, so we're now on YouTube with a little bit of delay, and I'm going to click on record. Okay. All right, just a few more parents coming in. Okay. So I'm going to make sure this works. All right, so we're now on YouTube with a little bit of delay, and I'm going to click on record. Okay. All right, just a few more parents coming in. Okay. All right, so we're now on YouTube with a little bit of delay, and I'm going to click on record. All right, good morning, everyone. All right, I have Ms. Lau here, Wendy Lau. She is one of our great social workers, and she is going to help us translate. And we have Ms. Thomas and Ms. Samparan, our two assistant principals. Okay. And we have Mr. Yuan helping out as a co-host also. Mr. Yuan 都會幫手咧，係主持呢個會議。All right. So, again, welcome parents. And we really want to thank you for all of your patience and understanding. 好歡迎大家今次嚟參加呢個會議，咁咧同埋好感激咧，大家咧一直咧都好耐性咧，其實係等呢啲消息。And again, I always want to start with our mood meter because this keeps me grounded. Okay, so just reviewing, when we're in the red or blue, this is the hardest, right? Being angry or nervous or, and then blue is being sad and depressed. Green is being calm, like the grass, and yellow is being happy. Okay. 咁當時我哋知道咧，紅色係代表嬲啦，藍色係代表好沮喪啦，綠色咧係好安靜咁咧，同埋 yellow 咧其實係what's yellow stand for again？ yellow 咧係代表另外一種嘅情緒咁樣。Okay. And I know we've been asked to do the impossible each and every day. And just again, thanking everyone for your patience and understanding as we get through this. Okay. 咁咧，其實我哋知道咧，其實咧係最近期咧，其實咧好似咧好多嘢都係好困難啊，係好冇可能咁樣，咁就好感激大家嘅耐性。Yeah, sorry, I'm getting delay from the YouTube feed, so I'm listening to an echo of myself. So. Okay, 咁咧就唔好意思，但係因為咧就校長又受到 YouTube 嗰啲嘅回應嘅影響，所以咧啲會慢咗啲。Okay, so today I'll briefly just start speaking about some of the things that we do know, and then for remote learning, and then after that, people can stay behind for students who are coming in, just so we can separate that, okay? Okay, 咁咧我哋咧會咧其實咧就講俾大家我哋知道嘅嘢，咁我哋先會講咧就係話啲 remote 喺個屋企上課啲情況啊咁樣。如果呢時候你會翻嚟上課啫，你哋可以留低，咁我哋會再講另外即係下一部分。Okay. All right. So I just, again, want to thank everyone for your patience. In terms of setting up the classes, all of last week, we still have more parents going to remote. So we've been trying to set the classes, and we apologize, switching cohorts and everything like that is because we have so many students going remote that we've been able to make most of the classes into one cohort of students coming in. 咁咧，我哋咧就係咧俾大家知道咧，係最近咧都仍然有好多家長咧係選擇咧係喺屋企上課，咁所以咧其實因為咁嘅關係咧，我哋一直咧都
將啲班別咧其實組合緊，咁咧其實咧因為有咁多細路仔係選擇喺屋企翻學嘅話咧，我哋能夠將所有即係翻嚟學校嘅細路仔咧係組成一班。
Okay. So this was as of Friday. I just checked this morning. I wasn't able to update it yet, but I just want to give you just some of the numbers about where we stand right now. So we're at around 760 students at PS 130.
OK，咁咧俾大家知道數字咧係以星期五為準咧，全校咧有760個學生。
Okay, as of Friday, I think it's even higher now. We have 555 students remote.
咁咧以星期五為準咧，我哋有555個學生咧就係喺屋企翻學，喺屋企上課，咁可能個數字仲會高啲添。
And then cohort A, about 100 students.
咁A 組別咧大概有100個學生。
Cohort B, about 65 students.
第 B 組別咧有65個學生。
And cohort C, about 45 students.
C 個組別咧大概45個學生。
And so not every class has A, B, and C. Most classes only have one cohort. So some might just have an A, some might just have a B. And so this is because of siblings and other things that we're trying to, try to make as best as possible.
咁每一班咧，其實咧係唔會有咧係3個組嘅 A， 有啲可能係 A 組啊，有啲可能 B 組。咁因為可能係有啲細路仔有兄弟姊妹嘅關係，我哋希望盡量安排佢同一日上課。
Yeah, and we apologize. There are some unique situations where one parent, we had to put siblings in 2 separate cohorts. We're trying as best we can, but just want to give everyone the full picture. Okay. And right now, so we're about over. Okay, so right now we're about over 73% remote.
Okay， 而家我哋應該係多過73個百分比咧，就係屋企選擇喺屋企上課嘅。
And for this week, the plan is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is called the orientation. And during that time, it's not a full day of school. It's just making sure everyone is getting on. And we'll do a brief orientation on the first day from, saying hello to everybody, whether they're at home or in school. And then during that week, during this week also, the teachers will contact you and to make sure everyone can get onto their Google Classroom.
OK， 咁咧星期3、星期4、星期5咧，我哋咧係叫做咧就迎新會，咁咧就主要咧就無論你嘅細路仔喺屋企上課好，或者翻嚟學校上課都好咧，我哋都希望同你打招呼。唔係全日嘅，咁但係咧啲老師會聯絡啲細路仔make sure 咧，肯定你哋可以咧係 sign in 嗰個 Google Classroom 咁樣。
Okay, and then on Monday will be the first day that cohort A will be reporting in.
下個禮拜1咧就係第一日上課，咁咧就係 A 組咧會翻嚟學校報到上課。
And I just want everyone to, just stay aware of the news. There's a lot going on, as some of you know, if you watch the news, that Monday is hopefully the projected day, but just, watch the news carefully. And let's see what happens. Praying that we're able to open, but just stay abreast of the news, and we will keep you informed through Aparu and the school website. So just making sure, we will keep you posted if there are any changes. And thanking everyone for getting onto Aparu so we can make these changes.
OK， 咁咧希望大家咧係繼續咧跟進個新聞，因為咧係星期一係下個禮拜1係估計會上課。咁但係咧希望大家咧留意個新聞有任何嘅轉變，如果有任何轉變咧，我哋會喺我哋學校個網頁同埋透過 Apple Rule 咧 係聯絡大家，通知大家，亦都好感激大家咧，其實咧係喺 Open Road 度 sign in 登記咗。
Okay, so as of this past weekend, as of yesterday, all parents should have been informed what class and teacher that they have. If not, please email office@DeSoto 130, and I'll put that in the chat.
OK，咁咧以琴日為止咧，應該所有個家長、所有嘅學生應該都通知咧你喺邊一班，同埋你嘅老師係邊一個。假如你係收到通知嘅話咧，你快啲聯絡學校學校嗰個DeSoto嗰個咧係有電郵地址咧係聯絡我哋。
Okay, and we've made it so that if we were to be at any time totally remote, this teacher or your teachers would be also, the same teacher. So we're hoping, for if there were any changes, that there would be a smooth transition.
咁我哋嘅安排咧就係盡量希望咧，就假如有一日咧係所有學生都留喺屋企上課嘅話咧，個老師咧係會同一樣嘅老師，同埋咧我哋希望咧盡量咧係減少到咧係任何嘅改變咁樣。
Yeah, and so this is a big thank you to our staff for making this happen, because it's a lot on the teachers. And I want to explain this because if you listen to other schools, they might have a separate remote teacher, a separate in-house teacher. And so again, just asking everyone for your patience, because our teachers, they teach the students who are coming in, but also remotely, because we want to keep this consistency, because if at any point we go remote, the class stays together and they're learning together.
咁咧，我哋其實咧好感激我哋學校嘅老師。咁咧，因為大家知道嘅咧，要聽到有啲學校咧，佢哋係分開喺屋企上課嘅學生，或者喺學校上課嘅學生係唔同老師教。咁但係咧，我哋學校嘅老師咧，佢哋不單止咧要教嚟學校上課，老師亦都上課嘅學生，亦都會教咧喺屋企上課嘅學生。
Okay, so there will be times once the teachers give you your schedules, you can see that sometimes if the technology, hopefully everything is working, the kids at home maybe experience classroom experience with the kids at school, like a read aloud or something, a morning meeting. So that's something that they can do together.
咁咧就遲啲咧，老師咧會將佢哋每日嘅作息表係公佈俾大家。咁咧好就譬如舉例咧，就譬如如果喺學校上課嘅學生同埋喺屋企上課嘅學生咧，可能佢哋可以同時做一個活動，譬如 read aloud 係一齊接觸咁樣。
Yeah, and I want to repeat, remember, if your child is remote, I don't want you to expect them to be in front of the computer from 8:30 to 2 every day, the whole day, because that's just not healthy or realistic, for our young children.
Okay. 校長咧同時強調咧，假如你嘅細路仔係選擇喺屋企上課嘅話咧，唔好期望佢哋咧係全時嘅係坐喺個電腦旁邊貼到面前，因為亦都係幾方便。
Yeah, Wendy, I think your sound is breaking up a little. Maybe you go closer, because I hear the translations being broken up a little. Maybe make the get closer to the computer. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And so what's different between March and June to this year is that we want the children, even to have an even better schedule now. So they shouldn't be rolling out of bed at 8:30, but, get dressed and so that they're ready, like a school day. So, if you have a school uniform like me, even if I'm home, I wear the uniform just to get into that mindset for the children. So wake up earlier, get ready, things like that. So we want that kind of routine for all of our children.
咁咧，舊年直到今年3月6月之間，同而家新學年嘅分別咧，就我哋希望今個學年咧會有更加好嘅學年。咁所以我哋係期望啲細路仔咧就係就算你喺屋企上課都好啦，我哋希望佢哋唔好話8點半先起床啊咁樣，我哋希望佢早啲起床。 着好似着校服咁樣，係準備咧一日咧喺屋企上課咁樣。
Okay, thanks, Wendy. It's still very a little choppy with so I hope the parents can hear you. It might be the internet too. Also, just wanted to, again, if you ever have any questions or anything, please make sure you communicate with the teacher. Don't wait for things to happen. Make sure you're letting the teacher know. They have office hours every day. So just make sure you keep the communication going, because we really need to rely on each other with all the updates and everything.
咁同埋咧就係大校長係鼓勵咧係盡量同大家咧其實盡量鼓勵大家同老師咧係其實係溝通，因為唔好等有咩問題咁樣，有任何問題咧，其實多啲同老師溝通就知道最新嘅消息。
Okay. Yeah, Wendy, they said the sound translation is not working well. It might be, is it your internet?
All right. Yeah, okay. I'm in the school right now. So Henry, can you take over for a few minutes? I'm going to use my phone again.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. So I'm going to have Mr. Ewan to see if that works better. Sorry, Harry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Ewan. Mr. Ewan, yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. A parent is asking if you could repeat the numbers in each cohort A, B, and C. How many children
Okay.
altogether?
Yeah, these are still shifting, but it was about 100 in A, 65 in B, and 43 in C. And yeah, this means the children actually coming into school. So just wanted to share that those numbers, but things are still changing. Harry?
有位家長想校長再重複講一次每一組嗰啲數目，每一組啲學生嘅數目。咁A 組咧係有差不多100個學生 ，B 組有差不多65個學生 ，C 組有40幾個學生。
Yeah, and again, these are still changing.
仲還有改變。
Okay. One parent's asking why why you might have two teachers. We have at least one ICT in grades 2, 3, 4, and 5.
有位家長問點解會有兩個教師咧？一班咧，咁因為咧我哋2年級、3年級、4年級、5年級咧都係有啲 ICT 嘅班 ，ICT 班咧係有每班有2個教師。
Okay. Yeah. So I think Ms. Semperon or Ms. Thomas, do we have any other things that I missed before I go to all the questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, let me see. Are there any questions that the office Willem is just office at DeSoto 130.org. Okay.
Mr. Fong, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yep. It's better. But now there's an echo, so you want to turn the other one, mute the other. Yeah. Okay. I think it's good now.
A parent asked earlier on what platform can parents expect to get communication about the orientation meetings?
Okay, great question. So the orientations, again, with Aparu now, we're getting all of our teachers also on Aparu. Now, they might start doing Class Dojo because some teachers and parents are very familiar with that. But initially, the announcements about the Google Classroom and the teacher introducing themselves and the Zoom possibly this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is not each day. The teachers will let you know, but that will be coming through Aparu, or it used to be Care Monkey. Wendy?
Okay. OK， 咁咧就咧有個家長問咧，就係會用邊個平台咧？就係開會，即係今呢個星期3、4、5嗰個咧係迎新會，會點樣同啲細路仔溝通？咁校長講到咧就係會有幾個唔同嘅好多老師已經開始用 Opera 嗰個網站，咁但係同時咧亦都有啲老師仍然用緊 Class Dojo， 咁可能老師會同你哋通知究竟係譬如係 Zoom 啊，或者係用 Opera 啊，點樣同你哋咧開呢個咧迎新會。
Okay.
Mr. Fong, can you talk a little bit about why we made the decision to consolidate cohorts, because cohort A is bigger, and what the teachers will be doing on the other days?
Yes. So yeah, the reason why we put mostly into one cohort is because, again, of the numbers of students. There are so few students coming in. And so for the teacher, as I said, because they're teaching the students remotely too, if a teacher just teaches cohort A, then on the B and C days, she can reach all the rest of the kids exclusively. And then, everyone is still as one community.
OK，有個家長問咧，就係要希望學校可以解釋下咧，點解會將所有個組別咧合成一個組，咁咧就係變成一個 cohort 啦咁樣。咁校長解釋，因為咧唔同嘅 cohort 咧有唔同嘅數目，有啲 A 啊大過 B 啊咁樣。咁譬如如果你有一啲淨係一個 cohort 嘅話咧，就只係好少個學生咧翻嚟。咁即係變咗咧，其實咧，如果將所有個 cohort 咧合成一組嘅話咧，咁咧老師就係喺當 B、C cohort 嗰日嘅話咧，咁老師可以咧係教晒咧係所有嘅學生。
Yeah, one parent asked a great question about if a teacher is fully remote, who's teaching the kids that come in? So this is where we made a lot of changes last week, to try to make it so that remote teachers will have remote students in all likelihood. All right.
OK， 咁咧就有個家長問嘅話，如果個老師淨係教呢個 remote 啲即係喺屋企上課嘅學生，咁邊個教其他啲學生嘅？咁所以咧，其實咧校長個安排咧就話，希望咧就係嗰個喺屋企教書嘅老師咧係盡係咧係教咧要喺屋企咧係上課嘅學生。
Okay, and yeah, a parent asked about the orientations this week. Yeah, blended does not start until Monday. That's cohort A, and we'll be sending a calendar so you can see, what days your child should be coming in. But orientation will be online for everybody starting this Wednesday.
Okay, 咁咧就係Mr. Fong, just want to make sure I understand what you're saying. So Wednesday, this week is really for everybody, including the blending learning and the remote learning, right?
Yes, very good.
Okay. 咁咧校長係強調咧，今個禮拜咧就個開始嗰個迎新咧，其實包括所有嘅學生，即係話無論你嘅細路仔係選擇喺屋企上課好，或者選擇嗰個混合式上課，即係會翻嚟學校上課嘅好。今個禮拜嗰個迎新會咧都係包括晒所有嘅學生嘅。
Yes, and so pre-K and kindergarten, that will take a little bit to get onto the Google Classroom, but eventually you will be given Google Classrooms also, okay?
OK， 咁咧 P.K. 學前班同埋 kindergarten 嘅細路仔咧，可能咧要花多少時間咧，先至可以咧係進行加入嗰個咧係 Google Classroom， 但係 eventually 最後我哋都會咧做成呢個目標。
Okay. Any other questions? Just keep them coming in if we can answer anything. We've had like 4 town halls now, so I think we've answered as many questions as we can. And yeah, if there are any lingering questions, we're here if you need anything.
咁咧，我哋就直至今日為止，我哋已經有4次嘅開會，咁所以咧好多問題我哋都已經回答咗。但如果仍然有啲咧係唔係好清楚嘅問題咧，大家可以繼續問。
Yeah, Margaret's asking a great question about connectivity issues, and that's going to be a big challenge for everyone. We're trying to have as many recorded sessions in terms of not necessarily the teacher recording themselves, but we do have like videos from Teachers College. We have some math videos. Those are recorded and students can access them later, but there are going to be live sessions because again, that's was asked from the parents and the DOE to have more live interactions. So that will be heavily dependent on internet and technology.
OK， 咁咧有個家長問咧就係話，即係咁嗰個網絡嗰個學習嘅情況點樣啊？咁樣咁校長話係一個好好嘅問題，因為咧其實咧我哋老師咧係會好依賴好多可能係錄咗嘅課程啊，或者一啲嘅錄影嘅錄像啊，啲嘅錄影嘅啲課程啊咁樣。咁但係同時當然老師都會做咧係即場咧，其實咧係現場教學，咁咧係希望咧同啲細路仔同啲學生咧有互動嘅情況。咁當然要咁嘅情況咧就好取決於咧嗰個網絡嗰個有冇連線得好嘅方面。
And one parent asked about picking up any like textbooks and things like that. If there is a need, most of it, everything will be available online. But if there ever is a packet or things to pick up, again, we will notify parents of when or if there are things to pick up. Okay.
有一個家長咧就問，咁點樣可以攞到一啲嘅學校嘅書啊，或者係啲課程嘅書啊咁樣？咁校長話咧，其實好多嘅課程咧，基本上已經係網上噶啦。但係如果真係有啲 package 有啲資料係要俾細路仔嘅話咧，我哋學校會通知啲家長。
And another parent, these are great questions, asked about uniform, if they can buy them at the school. I think the Parents Association, our Great Parents Association will be around, but it won't be, school as usual. So again, you don't have to wear necessary uniform, but what we don't want is students in pajamas, because that gets them not into the right kind of mindset. So as long as students are dressed, a navy blue top, something that they wear that they're comfortable, but that we're not going to require uniforms if you're learning remotely. But what we want to discourage is no pajamas unless there's a pajama day. Okay.
Okay. 咁咧有個家長問咧，可唔可以咧係買到學校嘅校服啊咁樣？咁咧校長話咧，其實咧我哋嗰個家長會咧會喺學校，但係咧但唔係成日喺學校嘅。咁所以咧其實咧基本上個校長嘅信息就話咧，其實我哋只係希望咧細路仔咧就唔好話着睡衣啊。上課咁，因為我哋希望幫佢造成一個觀念咧，佢哋係上課嘅時間啊咁樣，希望佢哋可以着得整齊啊，譬如着藍色嘅衫啊、上衣啊咁樣，就唔係一定要着呢個校服，但係我哋希望佢咧唔好着呢個睡衣啊，因為唔好着睡衣翻上堂啊咁樣。
And one parent again, just like another parent, is asking about like materials like books. We've gotten a lot of online subscriptions, so the students will be able to access a lot of the books and all of the materials through the Google Classroom or through iLearn NYC. But if there are materials to be picked up, we will arrange them, class by class, and let you know. Because we want to make sure they're social distancing. Parents won't be able to come into the school building. So some of the things we've been doing is meeting parents outside if there are any materials to be given back or anything like that.
咁好多有個家長仍然都問一啲書本嘅問題啊咁樣，咁咧其實校長話咧，其實我哋已經咧係採購咗好多網絡上嘅一啲書啊咁樣，其實大家可以喺網站啊網絡上咧，其實睇到啲書，咁但係當然我哋都會用譬如用 Google Classroom 啊或者 iLearn 啊嗰啲平台咧去俾啲即係俾啲書啲細路仔睇，咁如果真係要發放啲資料嘅話咧，啲老師會聯絡個別嘅家長，因為我哋要保障仍然有呢個社交距離啊，同埋咧而家咧係啲家長係唔可以入嚟學校嘅，咁我哋會安排咧，譬如可以喺出邊俾交啲資料俾啲細路仔。
Yeah, this year, of course, brings a unique challenge because last year, at least the students and the teachers were together for many months, right? So they built a relationship. This year, it's all starting up for most of us, over 70% of us is starting this relationship online, so it's very different. So in the beginning, we're going to really focus on building relationships, getting to know one another. So just letting everyone know that we want everyone to feel safe and comfortable with their community as we go. So we're going to start, of course, slower, but then, we have to get everyone on board before the content comes on heavier. Okay.
OK， 咁咧今年校長話咧，我哋係有特別一個挑戰，因為咧舊年嚟講，主丹校對啲學生嘅老師都喺埋一齊一段時間，所以係有關係，大家都知道大家。但係今年咧，因為咧其實咧係所有啲即係都新嘅，咁咧其實因為咁多細路仔係選擇喺屋企上課嘅話，咁所以好多時咧可能個關係咧就喺網絡上嗰度咧其實建立。咁咧我哋個重點咧就係啱啱開始嘅時候咧係會盡量咧係實建立一個啲關係啊，咁令到大家咧其實咧係覺得安全啊，然之後我哋咧做好呢樣嘢之後咧，咁跟住咧就會重點咧就係教學方面。
Yeah, and another parent, again, these are great questions. Ask about school supplies and again how this is different from a typical school year. We don't want any parents buying all the school supplies, giving it to the child and bring it to the school on day one. Don't do that at all, okay?
OK， 咁咧有個家長問咧，就係啲學校嗰個應用品啊、啲文具嘅情況點啊咁樣。咁咧今年其實係唔一樣，今年有啲係好唔同嘅情況。咁所以咧校長係唔希望啲家長咧就係買啲文具俾啲細路仔啊，叫佢哋第一日帶晒嚟翻學啊。咁校長係唔希望大家咁樣做。
Yeah, and the difference with this year is, usually all the students bring on in their school supplies and it's communal. We share them, right? But because of what's happening, we're not sharing the supplies. So what we're going to ask parents to do is just bring in what they need for that day. Because again, who knows when or if we go remote, we don't want all of their supplies to be then left in school. So this year is bring as you need. And so the teachers will be clear on, what's needed to bring in their backpack so that there's no like keeping it in the school.
OK， 咁咧其實因為以往咧就係好多時咧細路仔帶晒所有嘢翻嚟，然之後大家可以分享啊咁樣。咁但係今年嘅情況咧就係大家係唔會共用咧係一啲物件嘅，咁所以咧就係啲老師會話俾啲細路仔，即係佢當日需要啲乜嘢咧，就帶佢需要啲嘢翻嚟就夠啦。咁樣我哋唔知道可能幾時又會要全部去晒屋企翻學啊，咁我哋唔想剩低晒啲文具喺學校。
Yeah. Okay, another parent, again, this is a few parents too, asking about the technology. At one point, like last year, the DOE was supplying, the technology for the kids. And now they've told parents, oh, you go ask the school about the technology. Now, we've given almost all of our technology out last year, and we're still, some are keeping it to use this year, and then we haven't gotten any back yet. So this is one thing that's, if you are in extreme need of technology, let the school know. But it's different from last year where the DOE paid for it. This year, we're going to try our best to get what technology we can, but we don't have a device for every child who needs it. Okay.
OK， 咁有個家長問到一啲科技嘅問題，因為咧舊年嗰學年咧就係教育局咧就係咧其實係提供晒啲咧係就科技嗰啲 device 俾啲家長嘅，咁咧就係今年咧就係佢就學校教育局咧就叫啲家長聯絡我哋，咁但係咧我哋其實係冇即手頭上我哋有啲 device 我哋已經俾晒出去，咁手頭上係冇嘅。咁如果真係大家係好有需要嘅話咧，你哋可以聯絡學校，咁我哋試下學校睇下有冇任何解決嘅方法。
Okay, I'm going to share something that, thanks to Ms. Thomas, she's super organized. She did an aerial map. I'm going to share this briefly, but we'll send this out to the families who are coming to school. But I just want to show you, the information for people coming in. So we're going to basically, no one is coming through this front entrance during the school day unless there's an emergency or something, or, if someone gets sick or something where someone needs to be picked up. So what we're going to do is I'll start with door B. This is in the front of the school. Okay, so door B will be grades 2 and 3 coming in. We don't open the door until 8:25. Okay, so don't come too early because the doors will be closed because we need the teachers to be in their classrooms to receive the children. So 2 and 3 will come in 8:25. And then dismissal for grade 2, 150 and 155. All right, so that's door B.
OK， OK， 咁咧而家校長咧同俾大家睇到咧就係俾啲如果細路仔係翻嚟學校上課咧，你哋翻嚟學校上課嘅情況係點樣？咁你睇到咧係有唔同嗰個咧係門口嘅，咁咧基本上個大門咧我哋係唔會咧係作為呢個咧係就出入嘅，除非有緊急嘅情況啊咁樣。咁我哋先講咧就係 B 嗰個出口 ，B 個出口咧就基本上係俾第2年班、第3年班。咁基本上咧，佢哋上堂嘅時間係8:25，咁咧就係唔好太早上翻嚟，因為咧其實咧佢哋老師唔喺度啊咁樣，因為老師要帶佢哋上個班房嘅。咁如果放學嘅時間咧，2年班咧就係1:50 ，3年班咧就1:55。
Yeah, so that's dismissal. Very good. And then door A, this is on Hester Street. That's for grades 4 and 5. Again, we don't open the doors at 8:25, and the students are old enough where they will go upstairs directly to their room. So the teachers for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, teachers will be in their classrooms waiting for them. But we do have teachers around the school, helping children in case they forgot how to get to if they don't know how to get to the rooms. We'll have a lot of staff to help them out.
OK， 咁咧而家 door A 咧就 A 嗰個門口咧就 Hester 街嗰個門口嚇，嗰個門口咧就俾4年班跟5年班嘅細路仔嘅，咁個大門咧就8:25先至開嘅，所以大家唔使咁早翻嚟。而啲4年班、5年班嘅細路仔應該比較大，所以佢哋可以咧係直接自己上班房。咁咧，但係當然啦，我哋沿途都有啲老師咧係指引佢哋啊，幫忙佢哋。
Yeah, and then dismissal again, grade 4, 150, grade 5, 155.
咁咧就係放學時間咧，就係4年班係1點50分，5年班係1點55分。
Okay, and then pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, you're going to come through the Hester Street parking lot and you come in. Again, we don't open that till 8:25. You will come in and the teachers will receive the students because they're younger, and then the teachers will bring them up to the classroom. So this is, again, 8:25 for grade 1. Kindergarten is 8:40 and 8:45 pickup, and then pre-K 9 o'clock pickup.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fong, can you repeat the hours again?
Yeah,
what time?
sure. Sorry. Grade 1, 8:30. The teachers will pick them up. We open the gate at 8:25.
Right. And then okay. So 而家我哋講緊咧就係第二嗰個PK。
K and 1, yeah.
PK K and 1嗰個細路啲學生，咁佢哋就會喺 Hester 街嗰個 parking lot 嗰度咧就係集合。 咁咧就唔好太早，係8點半。咁因為佢哋細個關係，因為佢咁細個關係咧，所以啲老師咧會等佢哋，會帶佢哋上班房。
Yeah, thank you, Wayne. So yeah, so 8:25 we open the gate, and then the teachers will pick up grade 1 by 8:30.
OK， 咁咧就係我哋8:25會個大門會開，咁8:30咧啲老師咧會接收，會帶啲1年班嘅細路仔。
Yeah, kindergarten about 8:40, and then the teachers will pick them up by 8:45. So kindergarten about 8:40 to 8:45.
OK， 咁 kindergarten 幼稚園咧就係8:40咧係報到，8:40可以翻到學校，而老師咧就會8:45咧就去帶佢哋上班房。
Right, and then pre-K 8:50 they can come through the gate so that teachers will pick them up by 9 o'clock.
OK， 咁咧就 PK 啲細路仔咧，佢哋可以8:50去到嗰個機場嗰度集合嘅地方，老師咧就會9點鐘會接收佢哋，會帶佢哋上班房。
And dismissal, we will take them out. Again, pre-K will be first. They will come out of the gates at 1:30.
咁咧就係放學咧就係啲老師會帶佢出班房，去到嗰個機嗰度。咁咧就係 PK 咧就係我哋老師會1點半帶到佢去嗰個機門口。
Okay, kindergarten at 1:45.
Okay, kindergarten 幼稚園係1:45放學。
And then grade 1 will be 1:55 coming out.
1年班係1:55出門口。
Okay, and we'll share that map with our families just so that everyone, has access to this map. So thanks, Ms. Thomas, for putting that together for us.
OK， 咁咧就校長會同大家分享嗰個地圖，睇大家知道咧究竟你個細路仔喺邊個地點集合上課，同邊個地點你可以接佢哋放學。
And I just want to show you, let's see, our calendar. Let me just see if I have, okay, I'm going to show you this. Okay, I'm going to share the screen again. Okay. Okay, so just so that people can see, how the school day will look. The first day, again, this is cohort A, so that's blue. And we'll put these on people's backpacks so you can see blue. And then cohort B will come in Tuesday. And then you can see how it starts up again. Blue, red, green means A, B, C. Okay, so this is just the map, and we will send this out to our families. Okay.
OK， 所以大家頭先睇到咧，就呢個大家細路仔翻學嗰個咧，其實時間表，咁咧就用顏色嚟代替，所以最好啦。藍色就代表 A 組，紅色咧就 B 組，C 組咧就係綠色，所以大家睇到嗰個顏色就知道邊日要翻學。
Yeah, and so we also separated it by color. Again, these dates might change later on depending with the DOE, but you can see we'll have with A, then you know that you only come in on the blue days.
OK， 咁咧大家要睇到咧就係呢啲咁嘅顏色咧，可能啲翻學時間可能會轉變嘅，因為視乎 DOE 咧教育局有任何嘅新嘅指示。咁但係如果大家睇到顏色就知道咧，如果你 A 組咧，藍色嗰啲日子就表示你哋翻學。
From my understanding, like Yom Kippur on the 28th, there's no school. So even if you're at home or anything, there's no school. That means no one is going online that day.
OK，咁大家記住啦，如果係學校放假嘅日子咧，譬如9月28號咧係 Yom Kippur 學校假期，所以咧當日咧其實所有學生都唔需要上課，包括你嚟學校啊或者喺網上上課嘅細路仔咧，當日都唔係返學㗎。
Okay, so yeah, Spruce Street helped us make this beautiful calendar, and then we put the translation. So this is A, so this is B, so then all the B knows when to come in. All right, and then C, you can see. So we'll give this to everybody just so that everyone has access to it. All right.
好啦，大家睇到一隻顏色就好容易睇啦，知道咧A 組係藍色嘅，咁你藍色啲日子返學；紅色嘅就 B 組，B 組啲紅色啲日子返學；C 組咧就係綠色嘅，咁啊 C 綠色啲日子返學。
Okay, so we'll send this out through CareMonkey. Opera also. Okay.
我哋會透過一個 Opera 嗰個網站咧，其實送出去俾大家。
All right. Any other questions that I missed along the way, Ms. Samparan or Ms. Thomas? Yeah, for breakfast, it's going to be breakfast and lunch is called Grab and Go, where the breakfast will be available on each floor, and it's again a packed breakfast, and then when the kids go upstairs, they'll be able to get it and eat quickly, and then we'll clean that up. Lunch also, it's only cold lunch. There's no hot lunches for now. And so again, if the student wants to bring in their own lunch or breakfast, just make sure if there's any allergies, the teacher will let you know. Okay, but yeah, it's all grab and go, cold lunch, cold breakfast.
OK， 咁基本上早餐同埋午餐咧就一攞到就走就去個班房食咁樣，咁基本上咧就係啲係凍食嘅，即係唔會有熱嘅早餐或者係午餐啊咁樣。如果啲細路仔自己啲家庭想自己幫啲細路仔準備呢個午餐嘅話咧，咁咧要通知聲問一問聯絡校個老師係咪有呢個 allergy 啊，有冇其他同學有呢個敏感嘅情況。
Oh, Kwok was asking about let me share that one more time. He was asking about the gray days. I'll go over that one more time. So some of the grays are holidays, but then if it's a cohort, if it's gray, that means they're staying home and learning on that day, unless it's a official dark gray, holiday for all.
咁咧，所以如果大家見到灰色嗰啲意思，即係話咧，其實咧嗰啲咧就係啲唔同嘅組別咧，就係屋企上課嘅即係話咧有顏色就代表我一日你翻嚟上課。其他灰色地帶咧就表示你喺屋企上課，咁除非有啲日子咧係完全黑嘅咧，就表示就係學校假期，所有人都唔使上課。
Yeah, so again, the way our school is set up, when they're learning at home, they will be learning with their class. And again, not all of it is live. A lot of it is independent, working on assignments, and teacher then checking in with the students.
咁大家記得，就算如果你係灰色地帶喺屋企上課咧，其實佢哋其實基本上咧都係同時咧同啲同學仔咧係同樣上課。咁當然咧就唔係話全日都係即場咧係教學啦。咁好多時佢哋可能係獨立做自己嘅功課啊咁樣。
And some with siblings, there is some of the staggering of the times. So again, if the cohort is not good for you, if you wanted to have two separate cohorts, but if it's one cohort, we will have some staff, during the intervention, for the 10-15 minutes, we have school aides who will help out, with the dismissal.
咁有啲咧，其實can you explain one more time?
Yeah, someone was saying, let's say,
what's that mean?
If you have a pre-K coming in at 9. But you have an older student coming at 8:25. For that, we don't have anyone to watch the younger one, so that's why we understand the stagger times can be challenging for the parents. So if they want different days, just let us know. We're still making accommodations.
OK， 咁有個家長咧有啲問題咧，就話可能即係有兩個細路仔咁，但係咧中間有啲間隔，譬如如果個 PK 嘅細路仔係9點鐘上堂，如果大個細路仔5年班嘅細路仔可能係8點25分上堂，咁有啲中間有半粒鐘，即係有個差距，咁點算咧？因為我哋冇老師咧可以睇住佢哋，咁所以如果大家有咁嘅問題咧，大家可以聯絡學校睇下點樣處理呢個問題。
Yeah, it's not like a regular school year, parents could have waited inside the school or things like that, but we don't have that. So parents can't really even come into the school to wait with the child. So we apologize for that. But this is, again, all in the name of safety.
Right. 但唔好意思，因為咧以前嘅話，如果譬如個細路仔未上課嘅話，或者個家長可以同個細路仔一齊喺學校等， 但係因為而家家長都唔可以入學校嘅話，咁所以因為為咗安全起見咧，所以冇辦法咁嘅安排啊咁樣。
Yeah, one more thing I just thought of, if your child is coming in, there's supposed to be a DOE form coming out before school starts, so watch out for that, where the parent has to agree to random testing for your child, because at each school they said at every month they can test 10 to 15% of the school population. So if you don't agree to that, then you cannot come into school. You will have to be remote.
OK， 大家要留意咧，就係你哋可能咧，教育局咧會俾一個表格你，咁咧嘅意思咧就係要求你哋同意咧，就係教育局咧會隨機抽樣進行呢個咧係 COVID-19 嗰個測試，咁咧就可能咧教育局話咧有10至15% 咧嘅人咧佢哋會係隨機抽樣測試咁樣，咁大家咧係家長咧要同意。如果家長唔同意你個細路仔，假如佢被抽到要測試，但係如果家長你覺得唔同意嘅話咧，你哋咧係要選擇喺屋企個細路仔喺屋企上課。
Okay, and so a parent is asking about cleaning. Again, they have the sprays that they use every night, so they will be cleaning the schools and spraying every room with those electrostatic sprayers every night and wiping things down.
OK， 咁我哋學校有收到呢啲清潔嘅用具，咁我哋每一晚都有工作人員咧係實spray 清潔噴霧啊，清潔呢個地方。
Yeah, and a parent asked about testing, whether parents would be notified in advance. That I don't have the answer to, but I don't think they would need the parent to be present. So this is the thing about testing, where they will be testing the child, and I don't know if it's announced or not. That's a great question by that parent. So as we find out more, we'll let you know.
OK， 咁有個家長問，咁如果即係教育局要測試嘅細路仔嘅時候，會唔會通知啲家長？咁咧校長話唔清楚，唔知道究竟佢哋點樣處理。因為基本上，如果佢哋幫細路仔做測試嘅時候咧，啲家長係唔需要在場啊咁樣。
Yeah, and someone asked a great question about testing, and yeah, the dates have been put on the state site, but in terms of logistics and how kids are going to be tested, that's a great question. That has not been provided to us yet.
OK， 咁有家長咧都又係更新啲細路仔如果要接受呢個測試嘅時候係點樣啊咁樣。咁雖然教育局又話要有呢個日子咁樣要做呢樣嘢，咁但係基本上點樣進行咧，其實未有資料，我哋都唔知道。
Yeah, so the random testing, a parent is asking, will the parents be notified in advance? I don't know if that's the case. I think if they come to your school and then they ask for 10 to 15% to be randomly tested, that might be how it works. But again, don't hold me to that. But I hope the letter and the consent forms will give you the details when that comes out.
咁有家長都係關心，即係細路仔被測試嘅情況，會唔會通知佢哋啊咁樣？咁校長話真係唔知道，咁可能就係話如果個隊伍嚟到間學校話要喺呢間學校測試10至15% 咁樣，就會抽樣去做啲細路仔嘅測試咁樣。咁所以大家可以咧，其實如果你個細路仔係選擇翻嚟上課嘅話咧，其實留意下，即係教育局俾你封信啊，或者你個同意書係點樣寫法。
Yeah, someone's asking, would the COVID test result be posted on the school website? In terms of privacy, I think if there was a positive case, the parents would be notified, and then classes would go into quarantine and go remote. But in terms of, listing a name of a person testing positive, they wouldn't do that.
OK， 咁呢個家長問咧，就係於測試嗰個結果會通知大家，咁因為即係私隱嘅問題啦，咁就通常就校長話咧，就係如果有測試到話有係 positive 嘅話，有咁嘅案例嘅話咧，咁當然就會通知大家，然之後大家要隔離一段時間啊咁樣，咁但係至於個名啊或者係點樣咧，就唔會公佈，因為私隱嘅問題。
And someone's asking about after school. Right now, we haven't been approved for any after school programs. The only one that is in the negotiations with the city is CPC. But again, we haven't gotten confirmation about that. And if CPC were to operate, it will probably be on a much smaller scale.
OK， 有個家長問咧，就係啲課後班點算啊咁樣。咁 so far 咧，直至今日為止咧，我哋仍然未收到咧任何通知話咧有啲課後班咧係批准咗。咁直至而家為止咧，就係 CBC 咧仍然咧同市府咧係聯絡緊， 即係討論緊。咁如果真係 CBC 會做呢個課後班咧，亦都係一個好小型嘅、好細嘅課後班。
Yeah, teacher, that's a great, again, the whole thing about the testing. I'm sure that when the form is given out the sign that they would give details on, how that would work. And it's supposed to be released before school starts. So as soon as we get that, I will release that, to the families.
OK， 咁有家長亦都係繼續問嗰個細路仔測試嘅問題啊，咁咧基本上所以校長話咧，其實個表格咧應該係理論上應該係俾大家開課之前咧，其實俾大家即係睇完之後同意嘅話簽名。咁但係而家學校都未收到，如果學校知道有咁嘅話咧，一定會盡早咧通知大家。
Ms. Semper, do you have the answer in terms of OT services? How will they be delivered? Some of it is remotely, right? And then, yeah.
I do. I'm sorry. I was just going to interrupt you to talk about that. Parents, if your child has an IEP and gets any services, whether it's related services or a program like ICT, special ed, or small class or sets, your main provider will be contacting you to talk about how you would like services delivered. To the best of our ability, we're going to try to accommodate what parents want to do. So if your child is coming into school and you want to have the service in school, you'll talk about that with the provider, and we're going to do the best that we can. And just like last year, when we worked out that some of the services changed a little bit, maybe they were shorter sessions or maybe they were at different times per day, the provider is going to go over that with you. If you have a child I'm sorry, Wendy, go ahead.
OK， 咁咧副校長咧同大家解釋咧就話，如果有啲家長，如果你嘅細路仔咧係有 IEP 嘅，有個特殊教育方案嘅，可能話接受呢個唔同嘅 program 或者唔同嘅服務嘅話咧，咁基本上咧，我哋嗰個咧係提供服務嘅工作人員咧，啲職員咧會盡量咧一定會聯絡大家，然之後咧其實咧係同大家咧其實計劃咧係點樣提供服務，佢哋咧會盡量咧係滿足大家嘅要求。如果你覺得你嘅細路仔返學嘅係想喺學校接受服務嘅，佢哋會盡量同大家咧係安排咁樣。
And if you would like an evaluation for your child, whether it's for speech or a comprehensive academic evaluation, we're still waiting on some guidance for how to do that because that kind of testing is better done in person, but there are ways that we can get it done remotely. So if you have any questions about that or you'd like to request that, you can reach out to administration at any time or through your child's teacher so that we can get that process going.
OK， 咁如果咧就係有啲如果你嘅細路仔想幫你嘅細路仔接受一啲評估嘅話，譬如可能語言啊或者其他評估嘅話咧，而家咧我哋暫時仲未知道咧教育館點樣安排，我哋仍然咧係等緊呢個指示。咁咧，但係如果你想有咁嘅問題嘅話咧，你可以聯絡學校啊，咁同埋咧其實老師啊咁樣，咁同埋頭先副校長都講到咧，就係舊年因為啱啱3月至6月間啲提供服務嘅時候咧，有啲唔同嘅情況啊，時間唔同咗啊，或者啲安排啲節數係短咗，咁但係咧就嗰個提供服務嘅人咧會盡量同大家家長聯絡。
Okay, and someone asked about temperature checks. The way that staff has been doing it is that we take our temperature at home, but there are random checks at school. For the staff, we've been filling out an online form. I'm not sure if that is going to be asked of parents. It might very well be where parents will, answer 4 questions about making sure the child's okay before entering the school and then showing that upon entry. But again, we're waiting on further guidance about that.
OK， 咁有呢個家長問咧，咁點樣測試個體温啊？咁樣，咁基本上咧，而家就做法咧，就而家啲老師咧，就係每一日咧都要填個表格嘅，自己喺屋企咧量個體温，然之後填個表格就回答一啲問題啊，先至可以進學校。咁唔知校長唔知道咁樣會唔會都係會要求個學生都係咁樣做？但係我哋仍然要等緊咧係教育局嘅指示。
And sorry. Parent asked a good question about if your child is remote, they are still entitled to the breakfast and lunch. And so from what we heard, again, the time is running out, but they're supposed to fill out an online form so that the school knows they'll have their name, after you fill out the online form. I will email and see what the update is about that so that when you come to the school, and it doesn't have to be this school, if you live closer to another school, when you register online, you're supposed to put that school so that they have your name so that you can pick up a breakfast and lunch for your child. But again, details are forthcoming with that.
OK，咁有個家長問咧，就如果就算個細路仔喺屋企上課嘅話咧，佢哋都應該有權咧可以食到一個免費嘅早餐同埋午餐咁樣。咁校長話咧，其實有個 online 有個網上嘅表格咧，可以俾大家填，然之後咧係填咧就係個名咁樣。咁其實大家唔使填咧，係填翻依間學校130，你可以填一間咧就係你哋填一間你哋喺你屋企附近嗰個學校。咁當佢哋有咁嘅資料嘅話咧，其實你就可以嗰間學校度咧係攞個早餐、午餐。但係有更加詳細嘅資料咧，校長係等緊指示，然之後會聯絡大家。
And someone's asking a good question about testing positive. If a student in a class in a cohort is tested positive, that cohort will be notified to quarantine at home. It's not necessarily the whole school then finds out that someone got tested positive in one classroom. If it's more than one classroom, and again, this we would get advisement from Central. If there were more cases, God forbid, like hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it were, then the whole school might be quarantined. So everything will be notified through Aparu so that you can have the information right away.
OK， 咁有家長問如果就係細路仔受到感染點算啊？咁樣，如果一個班度有個細路仔受到感染嘅話咧，咁我所有組別嘅學生咧就會 quarantine 就要隔離喺屋企隔離。咁如果多過一個班嘅細路仔啊，或者老師有受到感染咧，我哋會聯絡呢個教育局睇下咧係點樣係受到咩嘅指示，係咪需要咧係全學校咧係就隔離，然之後咧我哋會通知咧係透過OBU咧通知大家。
And Karina, great question about the remote schedule. As the teachers give their orientations, they'll give you a better idea of how the school day will look like for each class, because that will be a little bit different because some classes have more cohorts than others. So the teachers will give you more specific information on the remote schedule. But great question.
咁有個家長問到，如果喺屋企上課啲細路仔嘅時間表點樣啊咁樣？咁校長話咧就喺下個禮拜我個迎新會咧，啲老師會同大家咧係講俾大家知道咧更加具體嘅仔細嘅情況，即係點樣上課啊咁樣。
Okay, so we're right about 9:30. Thank you again, parents. You have been incredible. Even before COVID, but during this time, it's a lot. It's asking parents to do a whole lot more than anyone can imagine. The impossible, as I said from the beginning. Teachers are being asked to do a lot, but I know our parents. It's been crazy, and a lot of the information keeps changing. And so, just thanking you for your patience, your understanding, and we have to, just keep working together is the only way. So when you need help or support, please let us know, and we'll, try to brainstorm together. Okay.
校長好感激咧，大家個家長咧，其實喺呢段時間咧，大家家長係付出咗好多，咁同埋咧知道做咗好多都係好難啊，或者甚至唔可能做嘅一啲嘅事情啊咁樣。其實因為亦都有好多資料不斷嘅變動啊咁樣，咁我哋校長係好感激大家嘅體諒。咁係大家校長嘅重點就希望大家可以咧互相合作，因為只有我哋一齊合作啦，先至可以咧係面對而家情況。
And the biggest thing, convey to your children that we love them, that, we're going to make this work as best as we can each and every day. The teaching is, as is changing also, and the learning for our children. This is not natural, to learn in front of a screen, but we're going to do our best and, keep working hard to make it as best as possible for our children.
咁校長咧，希望家長咧同你嘅細路仔咧帶一個信息，就話咧，我哋學校咧係好愛佢哋嘅。咁我哋會盡我哋嘅可能咧，盡我哋嘅能力咧，係令到今次呢個學年咧係做得咧係更加好。因為雖然咧知道大家即係喺網上學習啊，同埋喺網上教書，其實係唔係好自然嘅，但係我哋咧其實會盡我哋能力咧係將佢咧做得最好嘅。
Thank you, everyone. We love you, and we'll keep posting updates and everything. So have a great rest of the day, and you'll hear from us very soon. So thank you so much. All right.
OK， 多謝大家。OK， 我哋會盡量，我哋會不斷咧會同大家聯絡咧，提供新嘅資料。
Thanks for coming in and with spending your time with us. All right. Thank you.
多謝大家參與。
Stay safe, everyone.
OK， 大家要保持嗰個大家健康。
All right, guys. So I'll end the session. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks, admin team. Thanks, Harry. All right. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.